Hi friends, my name is Jordan, and today I'm going to bring you a nice morning wake up flow, a 15-minute little something to get your day started. Options to grab 2 blocks, or if you don't have blocks at your house, I always love to opt for books as well, and you can stack them up. They work just as good. We're going to start laying down on our backs right away. So lucky for you, we're not going far. You could do this option, or rather flow, in bed if you would like. But if you already have a difficult time waking up, then I submit, get out of bed, lay down maybe on your kitchen floor, somewhere that's got a nice hard surface. If that's hardwood for you, then gorgeous. We'll start laying down. Draw knees to chest and grab hold of your knees in your hands. Take some sacral rolls. Again, it's going to be ideal to have a nice hard surface, so you can offer some lubricity and some mobility right to the high joint-rich areas of your body right away. I hope you slept well, by the way. If you're having trouble sleeping, you can find a short on the same YouTube channel that'll teach you a little bit about insomnia if you struggle with that. And since it's likely early, hopefully there's no tension already built up in jaw or forehead. But if there is, take a couple of rounds of breath in and out through your nose. And allow that tension to start to dissipate. And to the best of your ability, don't bring any tension into your day. Thighs close to your chest and splay knees out right away for happy baby. Grab for the inseams of feet. So grab for the soles of feet, flex your toes back. Thighs and knees will come to frame your rib cage, and then really work to lengthen your tailbone on the earth. You may notice I start to rock side to side right away. If that feels good to you and helps wake up your body, then join me there. If you feel good, more in a static shape, stay still right in the middle with your happy baby. You can always opt for a half happy baby as well if your hips are like, no, it's a little too early for that business. Maybe start by grounding down left leg, hand to left hip as you find your half happy baby right side. Hi, sweetness. If you have a cat as well, tell them good morning. Wake up with them. If you're at your full happy baby, maintain your shape. If you had half happy baby, switch out your legs, grab left leg again, and then allow your right leg to go long. Maybe right hand to right hip. And always an option to offer some additional sensation as well. It really helps wake up the fascia there too. So maybe you rub in your hip crease a little bit. Tell your hip flexors, good morning. It's time to wake up. A couple more breaths in and out. As best you can, maintain your inhales and exhales in and out through your nose. Especially if you're a mouth breather by nature, and especially if you mouth breathe at night. There's also mouth tape for that if you need to start breathing through your nose, which everybody does. Release your leg long. Take a full body good morning stretch. Fingers and toes reach opposite directions. Take a roll of wrists and ankles, one direction and then the other. Knees to chest again on your exhale. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Maybe wrap all the way around. Hands to heels if you can find them, or hands to shins or thighs as well. Chin to chest, forehead to knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. Good morning, body. And exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Arms to a T or cactus as gaze goes left. Gentle spinal wake up. I love a nice spinal twist in the morning and at night. So our spinal cord is our communication center from our brain to the rest of our body. The more love and mobility and lubricity you can offer to your spine, the easier time your body's going to have communicating one thing to the other. Come through center, breath in, use your core. I know it's morning. Drop knees over to the opposite side. Send your gaze opposite your knees. Maybe you get some clicks, some pops. Welcome it all. If you're not sleeping well because of your mattress, we have videos for that too. All of the good sleep knowledge here on our channel. Inhale, knees through center. Grab hold of the backs of thighs. Take a gentle spinal massage forward and back. Don't let your heels go too crazy. Work to keep them relatively close to your glutes. We'll crisscross at ankles and meet in a tabletop. Come to stacked joints. So your tabletop, your shoulders are going to be directly over the heels of your palms and knees underneath your hips. Check in right away with your spine. So no intentional extension or flexion of spine just yet. Work to find a nice neutral spine. So draw your hips and ribs together. I know it may be a lot early in the morning, depending on when you're watching this. So be gentle with your body. Grip your finger pads in. Stay neutral for the in-breath. And exhale, cat round through back body. I always like to start with internal rotation and cat in the morning, because it's likely your body has been here if you're a side sleeper at night. So we don't want to jar it with a lot of external rotation right away. Inhale for cow, belly drops, tailbone unfurls. Continue to actively press away from your space wherever you're at. And exhale, push away. Continue with the cadence of your own breath. We inhale for expansion of lungs or extension of spine. And we exhale for contraction of core, flexion of spine. Draw chin to chest as you exhale. Take 2 more full rounds. Great breath. I think I can hear some of you breathing. Maybe some additional side sees. Take a glance over each shoulder. Feels like you're checking yourself out, which is always a good way to start your morning, right? Hey there, hips. How we doing? Feeling good? Feeling loose? Maybe some barrel rolls. I love to isolate hips and shoulders, especially in the morning. Again, things can get so rickety and so tight when we sleep. So a nice gentle flow to open you up. It's going to send you on throughout the rest of your day. And notice how you feel a little bit more fluid through the rest of your day as well. Maybe you're even in a better mood. One direction with your shoulders and then the other. We'll meet in a neutral spine tabletop. Stay breath in. Child's pose, breath out, knees wide, big toes to touch. Sit your hips back and down towards your heels. In your child's pose, wherever you're at, creep and crawl your fingertips as far forward as you can, be it on your carpet, maybe you're on a mat, maybe you're on hardwood, maybe you're in your bed. Creep and crawl your fingers as far away from you as possible. And then use your mat as traction. Press your hips back down to your heels. Your chin or forehead are going to be on your space. I'm going to stay up here so you can hear me talk to you. Settle in for a couple of rounds of breath. Hips stay glued to heels. Maybe a good time to set an intention for your day. Perhaps it's gratitude for all of the little luxuries in life. Gratitude for this time that you're spending with yourself to dedicate to filling your cup before you go and spread all of your joy and goodness out into the world. Maybe you didn't sleep well, but we're happy to be awake at whatever time you did wake up. Keep your knees wide, grip your finger pads in. Inhale, lift your hips away from your heels, draw your chin into your chest. Find flexion through your upper cervical spine and shift your shoulders over the heels of your palms. Elongate your spine, send your gaze down. And exhale, chaturanga arms, elbows hugging by side. Stop right here at a 90. Inhale for up dog with your chest. Again, keep your knees wide. You can always reorient your legs if this just doesn't feel good for you this morning. And exhale, back to your child's pose. We have 2 more just like that. Inhale, we shift forward. Slowly articulate your spine. Exhale, lower down chaturanga arms. Inhale for up dog with your chest. Ooh, hello hips. And exhale, child's pose. Let's do 1 more together on your breath. Nice job, y'all. And inhale, we'll meet back in tabletop. Curl your toes. Exhale, down dog. Pike your hips up and back. Use your core. Maybe heels meet the earth. Maybe they don't right away and heels are slightly lifted. Put a bend in knees if that feels best, because our goal here is a nice long spine. Grip finger pads in and internally rotate the eyes of your elbows forward. Hollow out through your armpits. Maybe biceps come to frame your ears. Stay, big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more big inhale. And exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Find a forward fold. Feet are directly underneath your hips. Head and neck hang heavy as you melt over your thighs. Inhale to a halfway lift. Press in somewhere mat shin size, maybe on blocks, weight shifts into your toes. And exhale, Malasana Yogi Squat. Knees go wide. Maybe heels meet the earth. You can always have a block underneath your sacrum as well. Work to keep your chest nice and lifted. So if a block helps achieve that goal of having your chest lifted, then do so. Right hand stays down. Inhale, left arm lifts. And exhale, left hand down. Switch it out. Left fingertips down. Inhale, right arm lifts. And exhale, right arm down. Creep and crawl yourself forward back to a tabletop. Take a block underneath your right knee. And then draw your right ankle to your left ankle. Gentle forward and backward shifts to help realign your spine. Maybe get any nerves out of the way that could be pinching. You can always take this in a circular motion as well. Now let us know in the comments below, what are your plans for today? Are you working? Are you vibing? Are you doing this class and then another class? Are you doing this and then going back to bed? That'd be cool. That sounds like a luxurious day. Take your block, switch it out. Ooh. Maybe give yourself a little wag. Block to left knee. Right ankle to left ankle. Same thing, forward and backward shift. Maybe some circles this side. Then switch it around, other side. And again, if you don't have blocks, you can always use books. You can roll up a towel and put it under your knee. You find what works for you around your house. Remove your prop and put it off to the side. Crisscross at your ankles. Make your way back to your sit bones. And we're already back down on our backs, friends, just like that. Wherever you find yourself, ground down through soles of feet and then slowly articulate down one vertebra at a time. And maybe for Shavasana today, you want to take supported bridge, or rather not supported bridge, but supported constructed rest. So you can have your hands underneath your sacrum for a little bit of lift. Soles of feet are wide and knees knock in together. An option to stay right there. You can always elevate your feet up to the ceiling for waterfall. Find it supported as well with the blocker palms underneath. A couple of rounds of breath to find yourself settled back in. Continue with your breaths in and out through your nose. In whatever shape you found yourself in, maybe you take your final rest in that shape, supported or unsupported, or perhaps legs long, arms out by sides in a traditional Shavasana. And take your time to settle in. Maybe set yourself a timer if you want a longer Shavasana this morning. But a few rounds of breath to settle down, and I will call you out when the time is right. And taking all the time that you need, friends, start to slowly wiggle fingers and toes And maybe a subtle shift of hips from side to side, maybe a wiggle of jaw around in space or tongue around in mouth. Create little circles one direction and then the other. And then as you're ready, a full body stretch to wake you up. Fingers and toes reach long in opposite directions. Meet me in Sukhasana if you feel so called to. Easy cross-legged position, both sit bones glued into your space. We'll gather hands at heart center together. And then thumbs to third eye. Collect all parts of yourself back here in this moment, mind, body, and soul. And from the highest place in me, the light, love, and leader inside of me, thou too sees and honors the light and love and leader inside of each of you. That you bless and be blessed today, friends. Namaste.